Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Basic Breakdown. I'm here in the filming studio at MassiveJoes headquarters with resident energy drink enthusiast, Vince.
What's going on?
What's happening there, Vince? Have you had your energy drink this morning?
Not today.
You might even bust it open
mid-Basic
Breakdown. Guys, this Basic Breakdown on one of our most popular energy drinks of all time. 3D. 3D energy, technically.
3D energy, yeah.
Vince, let's take a deep dive.
Let's do it.
See what's inside each and every can.
So a serving size is 16 fluid ounces, which is I think it's 1 pint, isn't it? 16 fluid ounces?
I think so. It's just under 500 mil.
Yeah.
473.
Yeah. So 1 serve per can, pretty much. So there's 15 calories per can.
Yep.
We'll get into where that's coming from in a minute because I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Yes. Where am I?
But no fat in here.
Yep.
No cholesterol. 250 milligrams of sodium. 7 grams of carbohydrates, which is where I get a bit confused with the calories.
Yeah.
7 grams of carbs should be, what's that, 28 calories?
It should be, yeah.
Only see 15. We do have 2 grams of sugar alcohol as well, so whether they're not including that in your calories, but including it in your carbohydrate content.
Yep.
Not 100% sure. And then we have no protein as well.
And sugar-free.
Sugar-free.
So first and foremost, before we get into like what's actually in this formula, let's just disassemble these macros real quick, Vince.
Yeah.
The most important thing, I think, for most energy drink consumers is that this is a sugar-free energy drink.
It is.
So when you're comparing it to things like, I don't know, Red Bull, Monster, not the sugar-free Monster, the full sugar Monster, V energy drinks, most of the energy drinks are packed full of sugar.
They are.
3D are completely sugar-free. They've never done a sugar-based energy drink.
No.
It's completely sugar-free. So let's just, that's important.
100%.
When we then look at the carbohydrates, it's not carbohydrate-free.
No.
So depending on the flavor, it's between 5 to, I think the highest is 8 grams of carbs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which should, if you do basic maths and you go 1 gram of carbs is equal to 4 calories, for 5 grams of carbs it should be 20, for 8 grams of carbs it should be 32. This is where it starts to get a little bit blurry because that isn't how the labels play out. No,
not at all, which is, a bit confusing. I mean, I know that the American labels are always different to Australian.
Yes.
They list different things.
Yes.
This is the American label.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really all.
And there are some, listen, we're not talking about hundreds of calories here, Vince. We're talking about like 5 to 10 calories. So really, in the big scheme of things, not that big a deal. But there are some peculiarities around the differences between how you can label things in the USA and how you have to label things in Australia. So in Australia, carbohydrates, no matter where they're coming from, dietary fiber, sugar alcohols, whatever it is, carbohydrates have to be labeled with their correct caloric value.
They do.
Which for the most part, there's some slight exceptions, but is 4 calories per gram.
Yeah.
In the US, you don't have to label fiber.
No.
And you don't have to label sugar alcohols as containing their full caloric value.
Yeah.
So we suspect that's where the discrepancy comes in, where it's like, well, if it's 7 grams of carbs, it should be 28 calories, but it's only 15. What's going on? Doesn't add up.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't add up. It's just a label peculiarity.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we're talking about 10, 15 calories.
Yeah.
So
100%.
All right, Vince, what's in the formula?
So they have a prop energy blend of 1.5 grams.
Yes.
Consisting of taurine.
Yep.
Caffeine. Panax ginseng root extract.
Yes.
L-carnitine tartrate. I can't even pronounce this one, but
Glucuronolactone.
That's the one. Inositol and guarana seed extract.
Okay, so let's just, you know what? Do we know how much caffeine?
200 milligrams.
Okay, so of that 1,500 milligrams, 1.5 grams, 200 is caffeine, so we're left with 1,300.
Yes.
Do we want to make some assumptions as to whether or not we're hitting clinical doses of these other ingredients, Vince?
I'm just going to assume we're not.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much impossible.
Because you put a gram of taurine, you've got nothing left.
You've got pretty much nothing left. So, I mean, real quick, if these ingredients were properly dosed, taurine is going to help support muscular endurance.
It is, yep.
And electrolyte balance as well.
Yeah.
Caffeine is a stimulant, and we know there's 200 milligrams of caffeine. We're assuming it's caffeine anhydrous. We're not told what sort of caffeine, but we're going to assume it's caffeine anhydrous.
Yeah, I wouldn't suspect. It may not be complete 200 milligrams of caffeine because guarana seed actually contains caffeine as well.
Okay.
So it could be 180 and then some coming from guarana.
Okay.
Obviously, we don't know, making assumptions.
Yep. That's why it's a prop blend.
Yep.
The Panax ginseng root is a little bit nootropic.
It is, yeah.
Going to help with mental focus, cognitive function, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
L-carnitine tartrate is the tartaric salt of L-carnitine, which is a fat metabolizer, which is going to help with metabolizing body fat and using body fat for energy.
Yeah.
Glucuronolactone helps with energy support and alertness as well. Inositol, guarana seed extract in there as well, energy ingredients also.
Yeah.
We do also have, Vince, B vitamins.
We do.
In here. So we have niacin, we have vitamin B12, vitamin B6, and pantothenic acid, which is vitamin B. Remind me on this one.
Pantothenic acid. Oh, that's a good question. B5?
B5.
Yeah.
So we've got full spectrum B vitamins in there for energy support. That is assuming that these ingredients are clinically dosed. We're going to assume that they're not.
Yeah.
So pretty much you're dealing with energy.
Energy. Yeah.
And that's what you get from,
an energy drink.
You're the energy drink enthusiast. You tell us what the 3D gives you.
Energy. And delicious, and some delicious flavors.
Delicious flavors. Speaking of the flavors, let's get into them. What's on offer?
They do a few, so I think 10 in total now.
Yeah.
And now they've only just brought out a short description of what they actually are.
I know, right?
They always
Just
went by
colours.
color.
Yeah.
So I'm going to list off the colors and what we kind of think they are or what they've listed on here.
Yes.
Even their short description, some of them don't help that much. So the blue, which they're calling berry blue, which is, in my opinion, like a blue raspberry type flavor.
I tend to agree.
Chrome, strawberry lemonade.
Yes.
Pink is a cotton candy.
Delicious.
They do a gold, which is a pina colada.
Also delicious.
A green, which is like a citrus mist Mountain Dew type flavor.
Not my thing.
I think it's delicious.
I know.
Just hold out there.
I don't like Mountain Dew. I don't get down with citrus at all. So.
An orange, which is a sunburst, they're calling it, but technically like an orange. Fanta. Yeah. They do a red, which is a candy punch, which is very much cherry.
Yes.
They do a purple, which is a grape. A white, red, and blue, which is a Liberty Pop Bombsicle. I think it's like blue raspberry cherry. There's one other in there that I can't remember, but Liberty Pop kind of flavor.
Tastes like freedom, apparently.
Yeah, apparently. White, which is a frost, is what they call it, but in my opinion, more of like a lemonade.
Yeah. So 10 flavors on offer at the moment. In Australia at the moment, we have 9. Of those 10. I think we're missing the red.
That we are.
From off the top of my head.
In my opinion, not the worst one. We could probably leave it out for a while.
It's probably the one that we don't want.
Yeah.
to be honest, from memories of when we used to have the red, before it kind of changed and they did bits and pieces, it wasn't great. But a whole bunch of flavors on offer.
Yeah.
And for the most part, good.
Very good.
Just good, like some of the best energy drink flavors I think we've seen, Vince.
I would say the best that I've tried.
Yeah. And you're comparing them to some of the biggest energy drink companies on the planet.
I am. Yeah.
And 3D really kind of stands out as like these are you want a good tasting energy drink, 3D is where it's going to be.
Yeah.
Where are we at in terms of price, Vince?
So online, we only sell them in slabs.
Yes.
And you're looking at $69.95.
Yep.
And saying that you can mix and match three.
And that's a slab of 12, right?
12, yeah. So you can mix and match 3 cans of 4 different flavors.
Yeah, so you can kind of build your own slab and chuck a bunch of different flavors in there to mix and match and figure out which flavor you like best.
If you are at one of our retail stores,
yes,
$5.95 each.
Yeah, so $5 a can if you're buying it in a slab.
Oh, in a slab, yeah.
And then $6 a can if you're buying them, well, just under $6 a can if you're buying them individually.
Yeah.
Vince,
yep.
Anything else you'd like to add?
That's it.
Before I tell the viewers to go and grab yourself a build your own slab of 3D. I would be, listen, if I was doing it, I would be going the chrome, the pink, there it is. Oh, it's a good sound.
It's good. I'll be going orange.
The gold, and probably the purple. Probably the purple for myself.
Yeah.
I reckon. That's how I'd be building my case.
I'll go pink, green, orange, and chrome.
Yeah, there you go. You guys get to build your own.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Turn your post notifications on whatever device you are watching this video on, guys, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel, including all of these new editions of Basic Breakdown. Speaking of Basic Breakdown, that is our Basic Breakdown on 3D energy drinks. Until next time, where we're coming to and from, Vince.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.